So the reason we tied in photojournalism into combining it with Dr. Schuller's social media class and taking them to London was about this idea of storytelling. Whenever I had first talked to Dr. Schaller about, kind of these international trips, these short-term trips, how do we get involved? And he had offered, hey, why don't you come along with me? So we started looking at, he takes his social media class, and we just looked at my classes and we said, okay, which one makes the most sense and how do we want to put it through? And one of the things that we really liked about having photojournalism involved was this idea of how do we tell a story. So we had the social media side of things to help keep how are you going to put it out there online, but then we coupled that one student from social media with one student from photojournalism who had the photography background, so that when we're in London with these cameras, we're able to maybe get higher quality images than if it was just, hey, let's go and tell a story, not on the whim. That's not necessarily what I'm looking for, but the idea of how can we tell a story through that photojournalism lens, no pun intended, but then use it to couple with a social media distribution, if that makes any sense. So when we started the semester, it was really just the focus of the class. Now, the initial goal was to have both the students in the class were all going on the trip. Long story short, we ended up having a mixture, so that became a kind of a hurdle for me to jump when I planned the syllabus at the start of the semester as I was getting ready to prep, and we had to prep lectures and assignments that were both some for the London students and then kind of the same idea, but that wasn't a London specific. So it was kind of a challenge, but it was a unique concept to kind of put together that I think ended up turning out really well.